So I'm finally making another Dead by Daylight video, and this time I'll be highlighting the odd playstyle of a Def Myers. The sheer unorthodox gameplay caused a lot of confusion and panic in our group chat for the majority of the match, and he had a very odd build. If you're watching this, go give Brave Warrior TTV a follow because he was very kind afterwards during the stream. I will mention that our party chat had some audio problems that night, so I had to subtitle some of what the party said. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and enjoy the video.
Not a trash map like Raccoon City Police Department.
Oh no, yeah, this is good. This is alright.
It would be kind of funny though if we got completely destroyed.
Dude, no, yeah. Well, I mean, like, bro, you'd be surprised. I used to work in a telecommunications center with people who were deaf, and that it was like the whole thing of like they had TTY phones, and they would use us as like a middleman. He's a Myers, by the way. I just saw him. But you'd be surprised what deaf people can do without hearing, man.
Looking right at me. There he is.
Okay, then in that case, I'm casually walking away.
Let me just see how much I can get.
Notice how the Myers uses the cliff as a vantage point to track down our location. I didn't notice it at first, but you'll see later on that he does this often in lieu of hearing.
Down this gym before he gets over here.
Casually walking away.
He's that way, by the way.
Yeah, I know he is. Yeah, I walked right past him. He walked past me.
Bro, he's staring at me. Go away. Lenny, where you at, bro? He has a greater sense.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know the science behind it, but yeah, you're probably right, dude.
Oh, Lenny. Oh no.
Oh, it's okay.
Does that mean Lenny's getting stopped?
He's getting chased for sure. I don't know about stalk.
Yeah, I'm getting stopped. From where, bro?
Wait,
Hey,
you're
where?
getting
Oh, he's right
stalked?
behind me. Yep.
Oh, you're not on the same gen.
Nope. He's right behind us, boys. Spine chill for the win, baby.
No, okay, I can work with this. I can handle this. I'm on a gen right now. As long as like me and somebody else is on a gen.
He's looking right at you.
Me?
To the left, yes.
Oh fuck, yeah he is. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's not do that.
That's kind of.
I'm doing a locker and that's stupid. That's stupid. Oh shit. You.
Over here.
Myers. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see. Dude, you would have threw me off guard, bro. I'm a survivor and I didn't see you.
Bro, this is terrifying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's fucking scary.
Get back over here.
Yeah, let's do this, Jen. Let's get this over with. I don't want to be here. This is not a good spot.
I've not seen Lenny this whole game.
Neither have I. What is it?
How on God's green?
Tier 3! Tier 3! Yeah, I'm exposed. No, he's tier 3. That's why. Yeah, he's tier 3. So we're all exposed. Yeah.
Oh, Lenny, you about to get clapped.
Yeah, Lenny, bro. I hope you're making plays. Oh, he has Tombstone. No. No.
This game's over.
Nah, not yet. Do you have eyes on him? I don't know where the fuck this Myers is at.
Here. Spine chill just went off.
Okay, alright.
I love spine chill. Perks of the win, baby.
I don't know what direction he's in.
Me either. Spine chill. Do something.
Yeah, he did. It's an add-on that Myers has, Lenny. That's why he one-hit killed you.
Bro, that is scary. He's to your left, to your left.
Ah!
Bro, and
Jesus Christ!
I know, I just saw a white mask next to a tree, dog. There is no way.
Oh my god, bro. I don't like this dude. He has monitor and abuse, doesn't he? Because I didn't hear his radius at all. He was looking straight at us.
I just looked. All I saw was a white mask right there.
Alright, I'm splitting up. I'm splitting up. Nope, I'm splitting up.
Oh
He's gonna assume we're all gonna go for that gen. He or she, I don't know. I don't assume.
Not gonna lie, I kind of screwed up here.
Oh shit! I just fucked up my gen.
Yep,
Dude, you
I'm
got
probably about to die.
you got me paranoid as fuck.
Oh.
Damn it, bro! I'm so paranoid right now.
Bro, are you kidding me? Ah, gosh. He has the perk where he can see your footsteps longer. Like the scratches.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I got you. I'm right here.
He's stalking whoever's on that gen.
Let me heal you.
Like that.
Where? No, wait. I have an eye on him. Oh, I did. He's gone now.
I'll see him if he peeks over the rock.
Okay, you're good.
The dude are all right.
Oh shit, he's looking right at me.
He's looking at
Oh, okay. All right, he's going for you. That's fine.
Yep,
That's fine.
he's
We can do that.
looking at me.
We can do that.
Fantastic.
We can do
Go
that.
away. You ain't catching up to me.
You know what? I'm okay with that.
Bro, he's
It's all good, bro. You got this. You got this. I believe in you.
cap.
I believe in you, bro.
Correct.
Don't you have a T wall and an L wall around you somewhere? It was like on the next tile.
Bro, he's still looking at me from where?
He's like Daredevil, but with ears.
Bro, he crossed the map in like 3 seconds.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. He got
How does he
you.
have it? He's not looking at me.
He's not gonna. You. Oh
Just
shit.
a random.
Oh, okay. All right, dude. I'm almost done
Bro,
this one.
Somebody's just gonna leave a gen that's like almost done.
Really?
Yeah. it
They
was
might
less.
have. They might have gotten chased after they got. CJ, you're kind of loud, my bro. Okay, what about
To be
now?
honest, he's not next to us, so he's next to you.
Am I all right?
coming back
Yeah.
towards
Oh shit! Okay, they see that isn't my mic being loud. That's me being loud.
I'm surprised. Isn't there a perk that keeps him in his level 3 for the whole rest of the game?
Yeah, it's tough to fair. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised he doesn't have that, because that would just make him OP.
Well, if he went, I didn't think. I mean, he instantly killed Lenny, so he has Tombstone. If you were to go Tombstone and Tuft of Hair, that would be rough. Like, just getting the tier 3, that would be rough.
Fair enough.
He would.
Wow.
Oh my god. Did he see you?
And, yep, he saw me. Of
Dude,
course.
he went after me.
Yep. that's
He went after
fantastic.
me and he found you somehow. I didn't even know you were around. Did you finish that gen though?
He one-shot me. Yep, I did. I forgot. He's coming right for you.
Yeah, no, I got him. He's in my sights. It's all good.
Oh, thank the Lord. He's out of
Yeah,
three.
yeah, he's out of it. He definitely doesn't have Tuft of Hair. He does have Tombstone though, and that's a problem.
I didn't hear Lenny talk. Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't.
God.
Yeah, dude, Lenny hasn't talked. I didn't see him all game, and then he's just like instant killed.
Bro, okay, so what he's doing is he's camping the hill, the high ground on the hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Boring, but you know what? That's smart. If you're deaf, if I was deaf, I would do that same shit.
Changed
I
it.
use Shaq.
Like,
There he is.
oh, there you are, Lenny.
I don't know how to make myself louder, but I just go back to be honest.
Well,
I was talking
we
about-
can hear you now.
I'm pissed that fucking man didn't even slice me, bro. He just picked me up. And I was
Yeah, that's Tombstone. We saw it happen. Oh shit! Oh shit! No! Don't do it! Don't get me!
Bro, why is he everywhere?
He's like everywhere, nowhere, bro. Oh my god, there's no ledge here. Dude can just walk casually towards me. Oh no! Oh, okay, I 360'd him. I might live. I don't know. Oh shit! No, don't do this to me, bro. It's okay. We're all good. We're all good. You don't gotta do this to me.
he ain't fucking picking your ass up, bro. What
Yeah, he used Tombstone on you. I don't know why. Oh, he was in tier 3. That's why. He was in tier 3.
Oh,
the-
Okay, luckily
The other person.
luckily I have a
no,
bill.
no.
Damn, preacher.
No.
He
Don't
wants
do
your
it to
ass.
me.
He wants your ass.
Bro, he went only after me, dude.
Yeah. No one else
Hey, why don't you-
no one else has a hook. I mean, on the to be fair, you lasted longer than Lenny. You got targeted and you still lasted longer.
I'm not gonna lie.
Shit.
I looked over to my phone, saw that my NFL team won their game, and then I died.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dang it, bro. I wish I could see, but that is, you know,
Shape, by the way. Shape.
that is the shape. That's
Okay,
Michael Myers.
I'm here.
Why do they call him the shape? This man is
Because he's the shape, bro. He is an enigma. The shape of Michael Myers. Exactly.
As alert. Why?
The reason why I didn't use balance landing is because I didn't realize I had the wrong loadout. So yeah, that was completely my fault. Wait, alert? Yeah, that doesn't make any
It's such a
sense.
useless perk.
Shit, he's stalking me. Nope, 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 nope,
You
nope.
got this, I believe.
Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Oh shit!
I was on the Jenny and it said spine chill was going off. And I turned to my right. He was coming at me.
Run, bitch, run!
Yeah, I think he has a perk that makes his radius like not appear because
It's
I
monitor
cannot
and
see him
abuse.
at all.
It's absolutely monitor and
Yeah.
abuse. Because whenever you were in a chase, I heard him louder than whenever he wasn't in a
he's not-
chase.
He's not
What Cetus didn't realize, it was not, in fact, monitor and abuse. This Myers had a build that he would not believe until he saw it for himself.
next to you. He's chasing the other guy.
Okay,
So if you
alright.
get on Jen's
Yep,
finish
yep,
it, you
yep.
can probably get out.
Yep.
That kid won't get out.
On my way. Oh, it's on the other side of the building. I don't like that.
Glory dies.
Oh shit! Yo, you lied to me, bro! Oh shit! No!
Bro, I did not.
Oh my god! Bro, he's everywhere! No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Bro,
You gotta believe in me, bro. You gotta believe in me. Okay, no, that gen isn't the move. He knows. He knows we're trying to get it. I don't see any
he's
other
chasing-
gen.
He is currently chasing somebody else, as you can say. As you can see, there's one next to a rock that our teammate was doing. Not that one.
That one right there is the one I was on.
Oh yeah, wait. We were both on that. We were both on that.
It's, he just kicked the gen that she was doing.
All right, it's all good. All good.
He's coming towards you.
Okay.
Oh, she just got hit.
Oh shit!
What part of he's coming towards you do you not? He is not letting you fix this gen.
He's really not, bro. Like every chance I've had, he has squandered it.
Reduced is a pro. Yeah, this is gone.
Don't get me, bro. Don't get me. It's okay.
My man's scared of a hook, and Lenny never even experienced the hook.
Yeah, bro. Dude just straight up died. Did you do a jump scare? Because I did not hear that. Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh shit! Lori, please! I'm begging you, stop healing for the love of God! Just do it, Jen, please! How long have I been getting chased? Oh my god, dude, he could have cut me off.
I think you just had to do this Shaq gen. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try.
if he just constantly kicks
Wait.
it and then just keeps reducing the progress, this game's just over, and you gotta wait till hatch.
I have balanced landing on this build. I forgot this was my medic build, bro. No, stop, please. I'm begging you, please. Ah! He got me. Okay, she's down, so I am crawling my ass to a win. Nah, not yet. Not yet. No, not yet, bro. I could spawn near hatch. We don't know. Could happen. No, 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 no. I'm not here. I blended in. No? Okay. You know what?
We didn't stand a chance, bro.
We kind of did, though. We were on one gen, and we had... Yeah, you did it. You did it. You got it. And that about summed up the match. Now, there were clearly some major mistakes on both sides. But before I get into that, I'll answer the question I'm sure you have on your mind if you made it this far. What was his build? Yup, you're seeing that right. Deerstalker, Thanatophobia, Play With Your Food, and Noed. None of which had much value in the round. But I'll show you exactly why we lost the upper hand we had at the beginning of the match.
Bro, okay, so what he's doing is he's camping the hill, the high ground on the hill.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yup, he used vantage points much more often than your usual killer, which gave him a huge advantage even when he couldn't hear us. It also put him in parts of the map we weren't expecting to see him.
He has the perk where he can see your footsteps longer. like the scratches.
It's
I
monitor
don't
and
see them
abuse.
at all.
It's absolutely monitor and
Yeah.
abuse. This was probably the biggest screw up we had during this round. We were trying to predict what a deaf person would use instead of just seeing what perks he was using at the time. So because of that, we made misplays and dropped pallets that we probably shouldn't have, and predicted things that didn't happen.
You lied to me, bro. Oh shit.
But to be fair, those perks were pretty hard to predict because there wasn't any value, and he did mess up on play with your food. I messed up not bringing my loadout, the right one. We all made mistakes, but it happens. I thought it was just cool to see a deaf killer do as well as he did. I don't see or hear about many deaf killers in Dead by Daylight, and I don't know, maybe you guys could drop a comment. If you're deaf and you play Dead by Daylight, how do you play? Do you have a build? Something specific you use to get the upper hand? Let me know. But until next time, please like, please subscribe, please comment, because I'll be uploading a lot more now.